Well, I got bored again, so what did I do? Made another fidget spinner motor. This one here has the coil hiding underneath the wood, so it doesn't have much up top, just the fidget spinner. And it was a really nice fidget spinner. A dear lady at work gave it to me. It worked out really good because what it had, looking at this type fidget spinner here, where the hole is here, it has depressions, slope depressions going down on both sides, and it's made of the right type metal. So all I had to do was take a magnet of just about the size of this hole here and put one up top and one down bottom in each of the three arms, and when those magnets pass by the coil, they trigger the coil to repulse the magnet. This is using Lid Motor's basic electronic motor, I think that's what he called it. I have the schematic up here. I'm running this on 9 volts, and some things I did different. The schematic shows 2 different coils. I have 2 coils, but they're wound together on one winding, and they have a metal core. So those are connected just like that, but they're wound around the same metal core. And here I show a diode, but on the motor I just showed you, it's actually an LED I'm using this time around instead of a diode. And this thing, of course, will just go forever and ever. Let me stop it here, and you can see when I turn off the power, this thing just spins and spins. Let's give it a minute or two to slow down. And it does have a little bit of drag coming from the metal in that coil that's underneath right about here somewhere. We'll let it stop. Let me just go ahead and stop it then. Okay. Here you can see the magnets that fit right down in that depression. And again, we have them on the top and bottom, one magnet each, one on the top and one on the bottom. And you give this a really good spin and it'll keep going. Let me see if I can do this while holding the camera. I don't know if I can or not. Let me give it a try here, because it needs a good spin to work. And also I've got a little bit of base underneath it that's wobbling. Now that's not a good enough spin. Let me set the camera down and get it going. Okay, it's going again. And I can tell by the light there being fairly steady that it's going to continue. If the light's flickering, I didn't give it a fast enough spin to get it going, and it'll stop on me. So this motor has that drawback that it does need a good initial spin and needs to, be balanced and level and everything. But this fidget spinner is just great. It's balanced good, good bearing in it, and it worked out great as far as not having to glue the magnets. That was a real blessing, and I'm just real happy with it. Looks pretty.